there, and welcome back to Amethyst Tree Tarot. Today's reading is going to be a bit of a general energy reading in alignment with the last quarter moon energy that we're all currently experiencing. I'm going to be pulling a few traditional tarot cards from the Rider-Waite tarot deck, and then I'll clarify the messages that come through on the cards with a few oracle decks as well. This is a general reading. So it can be for any sign in your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. I'm just going to jump straight in and get started. So angels and spirit guides, what messages do you have for the collective today? Great shuffling. I'm going to take these ones that flipped up to start. So we have the Nine of Cups in the reverse. We have the Two of Swords. We have the Tower in reverse. And then we have the Three of Cups. So the first thing that's coming through, so the Nine of Cups in the upright sort of speaks to wish fulfillment, I guess, or a sense of, a desired outcome being achieved or things like that, getting what you want basically. This is a card in the upright position of getting what you want. So in the reverse, the energy at the moment really sort of speaks to the fact that maybe a current situation that you are experiencing hasn't necessarily gone the way that you'd hoped or that you thought, or that you are ultimately wishing and hoping that it would go. There's not really a great sense of disappointment, or at least not like a lingering or existing sense of disappointment, with this Two of Swords, Tower in reverse. It's like you're the one that has made the decision to reverse something that you previously wanted. It's almost like, you've decided. It's almost like you've decided against what you thought you wanted. Like, I'm disappointed that this hasn't gone the way that I thought it would, but I'm gonna basically not continue to put myself in a tower moment, which I guess in tarot is like, a huge life-changing situation, completely shaking things up. You're like, no, you know what, I'm just gonna leave it how it is. Like, I'm not gonna continue to sort of try and make something work that hasn't been or isn't or doesn't work, or clearly hasn't shown itself to be able to work. And this sort of looks like you're on the right path by doing this. So this, this situation or this thing not going the way that you thought it would, I don't even want to use the word disappointing, because you're disappointed, but it's like you're not surprised, if that makes sense. So, this situation or this decision or whatever it is not going the way you wanted means that you're kind of withdrawing your energy from it. You're not really giving any more back to something that clearly isn't paying off or working out for you. And this, Three of Cups symbolizes a success and a victory. It's like, if you were having doubts or questions about, like, am I doing the right thing? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm not really sure. Am I on the right path? Like, you're not really overthinking as such, but it's like, if you've come here looking for confirmation about a decision that you've made recently, this could be in regards to anything. It doesn't have to be love. A lot of the time in tarot it is, but this could be, career or business or friendship or, a contract or, a friendship, and literally anything. Regardless, the energy here is that the decision that you're making to withdraw your energy from a situation that clearly isn't paying off is working out very well for you. Now let's move over to the Moonology oracle to clarify that. Yeah, this could be a financial decision as well, I guess. Yeah, an investment you made recently, I suppose, can or is about to pay off. It's exciting if that's the case. So we have the full moon in Pisces, balance, spirituality and practicality. This sort of feels like this is what you've been seeking. Like this is what you've been looking for in this situation. Like the balance component especially is speaking quite strongly at the moment, you know, not necessarily spirituality, although again if you're watching tarot videos it's quite likely that, you know, you certainly do have a bit of a spiritual inclination, but this is what you're seeking. You're seeking harmony, you're seeking balance, you're seeking stability, which again with this Three of Cups, you know, is coming up for you. You know, the full moon in Pisces oracle seems to really sort of confirm that energy for you here, which is great. So moving right along. What else do we need to know? What's coming up in the near future? Possibly coming in quite quickly. Especially in regards to a love situation. It's almost like someone or something is on the way back. Whether you want it to or not. Could be in regards to a twin flame situation for anyone that is familiar with that spiritual journey. Jeez. Yeah. Jeez. Oh dear. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely love. So we have the Page of Cups in the reverse, we have the King of Cups, we have the Emperor in the reverse, and then we have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse as well. The first thing that sort of comes through, especially on this sort of King of Cups in the upright position, this could be you, this could be the other person, take it, you know, place the energy wherever it suits you most, but it's like, you know, especially the face of this king, it's just fed up. Honestly, it's just over the BS. You know, the Page of Cups in reverse here is really sort of speaking to, like just false promises, like just too many chances, like, being too forgiving, too accommodating, too flexible, too understanding, with someone that just isn't, valuing the relationship at the same level of you. They're a page, you're a king, and this, isn't gender specific. This could be male, female, non-binary, anything in between, but it's more about a sense of energy, I guess, in terms of the divine feminine and the divine masculine. They're moving a lot slower than you, and they're just not on your level. And instead of waiting for them to catch up, it's like you're deciding with this Emperor and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Like, you've decided that you're not going to continue giving to someone that's just not giving you the return on your investment that you deserve now. Like, you can see your value more clearly than ever, like, which is why, particularly back with this sort of Two of Swords, Tower in reverse, so energy from before, like, you're not disappointed. You're like, I know who I am, where I'm going, what I want, what I'm worth, and you're not really putting up with anything less. You're sick of the BS. You're like, no, this is rubbish, which is good for you. Let's move over to the Angel Answers Oracle cards to clarify those messages. Quick. It's like, you've made a decision, maybe quite hastily, but Renee, you don't really seem to care. Which ultimately sounds like it's going to work in your favour. So we have the situation will improve card, which, yeah, you're seeking balance, you're seeking harmony. This relationship or this situation isn't necessarily going the way that you thought it would, or that you wanted it to go. But by withdrawing your energy and recognizing your self-worth, you are basically moving in the right direction and on the right path. Like, yeah, there's nothing really more to be said about that, really. You know what you're doing. Like, I don't really need to tell you, but that's your confirmation, I guess, for anyone that did have questions. You're sick of crying, you're over it, like, no more now. Finished. So what's the ultimate outcome going to be? It's improving. Like, basically whatever you're doing, just keep doing, because it's working. Seems to be working quite well. Try just making those up a little bit and keep them all in the shots. But yeah, where's she from here, basically? And yeah, no more players. I'm sick of the players. You can't communicate and you just, no thanks. Have enough of that. Wow. So, in the future, the Temperance card, the Hierophant, the Ten of Cups, and the Strength in reverse. So you could be dealing with a Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising, not necessarily. maybe a Taurus or a Libra, but don't focus too much on the signs. That's just what's presenting itself here. But being a general energy, it could be anyone. Basically, the first thing that's coming through here is you're getting that balance that you wanted. This balance that you've been working so hard to achieve for so long is finally here. The situation is improving. You're cheering with this Three of Cups energy, like basically congratulations. Like you see things much more clearly. You're a lot more stable, a lot more grounded within yourself, and this situation. So that's ultimately, if you can stabilize that energy and you can stay in that really safe, healthy, happy, grounded, mature, reflective kind of state, that's when this ultimate, success, happiness, love, etc. comes through. You don't have to be strong anymore, like, because you already are. Like, you're not relying on this strength energy to come in to try and improve the situation, because you're balanced, you're grounded, you've made it, basically. Like, you've made the right decision and you're on the right path, which is ultimately what's going to lead you to the outcome you wanted. Like, you know from the start of the reading, with this Nine of Cups in the reverse, it's not going the way that you wanted. By continuously sort of making the same, there's no such thing as a mistake, I guess, but by repeating the same behaviours, things are not going to change. So you've kind of cut that and you've shifted your energy and you've shifted your behaviour and your emotions in a different direction. And you knew, even back here, if I cut the crap, basically, and I'd stop allowing, this situation to control me, that you will come to this point here. You'll get your Ten of Cups moment, and you know that back here, which is why you don't mind. Which is why you didn't mind, because you can see it so clearly. Like, you will come in to balance, or you're about to, or you just have come into balance by changing your tactics and walking away from situations that aren't fulfilling you. Let's get one more message from the Universal Wisdom Oracle cards to close out the reading. So yeah, there's some big change on the horizon, but positive, good changes. Nothing, no more tower moments per se. Like, you've had so many. You've endured the chaos. It's finished. Enough's enough. You cutting the crap. That was terrible. Need to move those up a little bit further. Oh, great card to finish the reading. Abundance. Of course. That's when this comes in. Can see, the star and the roots at the bottom here. Like, she's totally grounded. This person's totally grounded within themselves, and just loving life, just has found peace, happiness, abundance. Yeah, you made it. This just confirmation that you're going to get everything that you want. this works out for you, whatever this is in relation to. Yeah, it all just turns out fantastic. So great work. All right, well, I might end the reading there. I hope that you found this reading helpful and that, you know, some of the messages within here resonated for you. I know it's been a while since my last reading, and I'll apologise in advance for the audio quality. It has been cutting in and out a fair bit, so I hope that doesn't affect the video for this one too much. But hopefully, you know, we'll see each other again soon. All right, take care for now. Bye.